No, I have zero interest in fighting about politics with basically anybody. I'll talk about politics. You know, it's like Jihad, for example. Jihad and I have very different politics. I think you and I also, Pete, have pretty different politics, um, which is fine. It's just great. It's the beauty of America that we're allowed to have different
Yes.
politics. But I don't like fighting with people about politics. So if I'm in a conversation where people are like, "Well, did you know the blah 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 blah,"
Oh,
I generally speaking, again, shockingly to you, Pete, I'm sure, will say something along the lines of, I really don't want to have this conversation right now because I don't think it's going to do anything. It just feels like we're going to argue, and I do not want to argue right now.
oh.
So if you
Again,
guys want to keep having this conversation, I'm going to go do something else. Let me know
yeah,
when you're done.
yep.
Deuces. Not
Debate
deuces,
is
peace.
debate is for the listeners. Debate is never for the debaters. So if you're going to get
Yes.
into a debate with somebody, they're only going to become more codified in your opinion, and it might maybe influence the people who are listening, maybe only influence them so much to be like, wow, Uncle Bob is aggressive. Nobody talk
Yeah,
to Uncle Bob.
dude, Uncle Bob sucks.
Sorry to all
I
the
think
Uncle Bobs out there.
all the Roberts, the Bobbies. I feel
Uh-huh.
like there are times when in discussion, not in debate, but in discussion, I've had my opinion changed about things, and I'm always really grateful for those moments. And so again, here's the line, right? Like, are we talking because we're trying to uncover something, or are we talking because we're trying to convince somebody of something?
Yeah, that is a line.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in arguing with people about what's right and what's wrong. Life is not long enough to justify that. Unless you're like in a dangerous situation, someone's gonna make a really bad decision. Even then, like my approach is here's what I think, here's why I think it, and I'm concerned because of the following things. If I'm at a family function and a contentious conversation comes up, I may try and engage, and I would be willing to bet that maybe my family would disagree with my assessment of myself in this. But there does come a point, especially nowadays, where I'm like, this is just not worth it. The counterpoint to this, though, is my mom has told me that she thinks I'm a drama queen.
No, well, wait a minute. That totally that totally contradicts you not wanting to talk about something.
I'm direct. It's my mom calls me. The mom. I love you so much, and none of this is me throwing you under the bus. This is just kind of the truth. No, no, that was a great horn noise, by the way.
Thanks.
No, I'm very direct, and if I know there's a problem, I just want to address the problem head on so it goes away. And there have been times, especially as I've been younger, where that has come across as me stirring the pot, is how my mom has put it, or being a drama queen. Like, I like the drama. Could not be further from the truth. I hate the drama. I don't want it. I want it all to go away as quickly as possible. And to be fair to my mother, she's not the only member of my family who has said that. My sisters both have been like, yeah, Taylor, you're kind of a drama queen. I'm like, am I? Am I, though? I think I just see problems and I want to fix problems. And once the problem's fixed, we never have to talk about it again because it's done.
Sounds like any community activist. We just stop complaining about things. Yeah.
That's not quite my. Yes.
Anyway, so your approach to having an uncomfortable situation in a holiday environment would be like, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. And the other thing that I try and pay attention to is if I'm having a conversation that could veer towards problematic, if people try and change the conversation towards something else they want to fight about, like talking politics, let's say you're talking about the Secretary of Agriculture's approach to beef regulation. And they're like, yeah, well, there's that. And then also, can you believe what they did with chickens? I'm like, we're not talking about the chickens right now. Let's just stick with the beef.
This is the most convoluted political discussion. Now I'm intensely curious about beef regulation.